Hello, I'm Mr. Markway,
I'm Mrs. Nero.
And I'm Mrs. Leshevsky.
and we're your College Guidance Coordinator team that will be working with students all this week and next week on 2022-2023 course registration. All right, for our current juniors, their form will be a pink form that says Senior Course Selection up here at top. They've already been meeting with their College Guidance Coordinator, either Mrs. Nero or Mrs. Leshevsky, over the month of January, kind of lay out what are some of the graduation requirements still left for those students, what are some recommendations based off of their college and career interest, and so they're going to get some emails sent from them that kind of recap those meetings as they receive their forms in the religion classes. Again, they'll have open meetings available to them all the way up till February 14th, where students can come in and meet with them if they still have questions even after those meetings from January. Let's start with taking a look at the required course classes for 2022-23 for our seniors. All right, we'll start with religion. Seniors are required to enroll at least 2 of the following courses. So they have several options here. They just need to select 2 of them. Social justice for college credits requires a guidance initial, so I don't have the guidance initial on mine, so that one's not an option. So I may go ahead and choose world religions and history of the Catholic Church for my religion option senior year. For my English options, seniors are required to enroll in 1 credit of English from the following options. Some of these are just semester classes. You see the 0.5, but Honors Brit Lit, for example, is a year-long class, and I met the prerequisite for that. So I'm going to go ahead and sign up for 172 Honors Brit Lit. For social studies, students are only required 3 credits for graduation. So at this point, I'm going to be a senior, I've already met those 3 credits. So all these really become elective options of things I'm interested in. In addition, some of the classes require guidance initial for a prerequisite, which you can see I met 2 of those. I did not meet the U.S. Foreign Policy one. So I'm going to go ahead and sign up for Psych AP, which is a year-long class as well. When I get to my math options, even though 3 credits is the requirement for graduation, it's recommended by all colleges to have 4 credits. You want to have your math every year in high school. So as I go through here, I've taken Algebra 1, Geometry, I took Algebra 2 as a junior year. So at this point, I have not met the guidance initial requirement for these specific courses, but I would like to take a dual credit course, so I'm going to sign up for College Algebra for college credit, course 448 there. Finally, the last of the core classes on the front of this sheet will be science. You see a whole list of options here available to students. Again, you got courses with guidance initials that I particularly did not meet those recommendations, but I've also already met my 3 science credits. So at this point, I might take one that sounds interesting to me, and I'm going to sign up for investigative sciences. So before I move to the second side of this sheet, I'm going to go ahead and count up how many courses or credits I've signed up for, again with the target number being 8. So I've got 1 for religion, which is required, 1 for English. That puts me at 3 with social studies, 4 with math, and 5 at science. So I have 5 credits on the front with 3 credits to work with when I work to the back with study halls and elective choices. The first thing you're going to see on the back is the study hall. Students can sign up for a study hall each semester of every semester in high school and still graduate with their 28 credits. In this particular case, you'll notice that on my form, it has an X already placed in there and says recommended by guidance. That recommendation would come from guidance, learning consultants, and administration working with your child over the years. So if that recommendation is already in place from us, you'll see those marked in. So those actually count as a half credit each as far as scheduling goes. They don't count as a credit, as elective credit, but for scheduling purposes, that puts me at 5 on the front, 6 with the study hall, and then now we can start looking at our other options. All right, the other options I have on the back side, you see is world language, which I've already taken 2 years of, so I've met that recommendation. Under visual and performing arts, you'll see the statement says you must still complete a half credit of a fine art. Again, these statements are specific to your child and where they're at with their graduation credits. So considering that this form is for students that are going to be seniors, then I have to make sure that I get this half credit. So I'm definitely going to choose a course in this area. And looking at this, I think I will choose 618 Lettering and Design. And it already has me marked on practical arts for personal financial management. All students will have that marked in because that's a senior requirement class. So again, I'm at 6 credits with my study hall. Between these 2, that puts me at 7, and I still have a credit to work with on this side. Looking at a couple options here, a lot of the seniors will take either a lifetime fitness or a lifetime sports class, but you'll see an application is required, so you want to make sure you pick that up from guidance and get that returned by February 11th. I'm going to go ahead and sign up for lifetime fitness. put me at 7.5 credits, and I still have one more credit to work with. I'm going to decide I'm going to look at getting a college credit class, a dual credit course on here. So if I look at electives, I see this little plus sign here next to leadership. I'm going to go ahead and sign up for that as my 8th credit, and that will complete my 8 credits required for senior year. The last thing I need to do before completing this form and returning it to my religion teacher is to make sure I list 3 alternate classes, just in case one of these areas doesn't work out and my guidance counselor has to go to an alternate course. A priority in this particular case is going back to that fine art. You see I still needed a credit, so I want to make sure I have a backup plan just in case I can't get into lettering and design. So I'm going to choose 608 digital art to make sure I get that graduation credit. Maybe my schedule doesn't fit Lifetime Fitness, but I wanted a PE class my senior year, so I might sign up as my second choice here as Lifetime Sports. And then going through the other course options on here, looking for another half credit possibility, perhaps a business law class here, a newer course that we're offering this year. I'll go ahead and sign this form, date it, make sure my parents sign it, and then all the forms, you flip back to the front, get returned to the religion teachers. And it even has it listed here, what's the period, teacher, and room number. So the forms don't get returned to the main office or guidance. They get returned to the student's religion teacher by February 14th.